Hi, my name is Alex, and I am the founder and managing director of Heimdall-Group. We are a group of security consultants based in Stockholm with a passion for challenge beyond our European borders. We are not just a consulting group, we are a business that treats our clients like members of our family, all with different waypoints, dreams, and goals. Our goal is to do our utmost to protect your aspiration, your assets from today's cyber threat. With our security expertise from all over Europe, we can assure you and your clients that your security is our priority. Our consultants are there for you. Welcome to the family. Welcome to Heimdall Group. Thank you for having us and for explaining our vision for Hanna University. We recognize that in your business plan you aspire to become one of the leading universities in computer science in the region. Already, Hanna University provides a learning place for thousands of students, teaching them to become the next generation of computer and information managers, providing security awareness in organizations worldwide. We want to offer our expertise and to give you an edge in this field by implementing ISMS compliance and the European General Data Protection Regulation, also known as GDPR. Of course, by doing this, it will provide your organization with advantages to take a step forward and completing your vision. Heimdall Group is ready to assist. We have finished the analysis of your current security posture. I will now leave you with our security consultants to give you the result of the investigation and how we can assist you.
To start with the positive points about your current security posture, you have internet. Your internet connection is provided by two different providers, which ensures that it is still operational even if one goes down. You have a current backup policy. Your backups have a policy of being saved every 2 days. And the payments are secured by a third party, which is a reliable partner, a bank to say. Which leads us to the first issue. Technically speaking, there is no reason for you to keep storing the credit card information as well as the related data if the payment is being processed by a third party, which should be the only responsible if something goes wrong. The password handling, be it both in your internal system or the internet connection, is not on par with the ISO standards and should be reworked in a proper manner, as well as the MAC address, which is one of the most unreliable ways of providing somebody with access to the system. From an administrative point of view, the lack of CISO is pretty important, and the reaction to the phishing mail case that you have presented us was not adequate, in the fact that there was no person responsible of this and there was no investigation to see the damage that could have been done or that has been done by this attack.
The objective of our work will be to reduce the risks of events like data leaks, security breaches, loss of information, and unauthorized access. Apart from limiting these risks, our solution will also provide you with ISO and GDPR compliance, better security and privacy for staff, students, and the organization in general. In the end, resulting in higher credibility for the university against partners and future potential investors.
As my colleague addressed, both technical and administrative shortcomings in the organization are due to a lack of proper implementation of security mechanism in place. Without appropriate control mechanism and training in security awareness among the staff, the risk of a malicious entity utilizing the vulnerabilities within the current security system could effectively create more harm to the organization. As shown with example, with an ISMS control mechanism, there are already solutions ready to be applied in your organization and would, in the end, result in a more comprehensive security control that would effectively mitigate, for example, future infringement and loss of assets. It includes extensive change and training in the security awareness, response control, and internal monitoring for both leaders within the organization and university staff alike. We will now present our proposal for your organization that would include the step for the implementation of ISMS with ISO 27001 with our implementation experts in the team explaining the action within these phases.
Our approach will start with the analysis phase, where we're going to have a closer look at the current security posture of the university. And given this current security posture, we're going to establish the risk and assets of the university. And either it's going to be like intellectual property or the research going on inside the university. And given the result of this, we're going to have a look at the different threats the university is going to face. Either it's going to be internal threats like rogue employee, or either external threats like ransomware or other problem.
After the analysis, we will have a thorough understanding of University of Akurana's current efforts regarding information security. Knowing this means we can reason about the design of a new policy that will bring the organization to ISO 27001 compliance. The design process will also be guided by additional industry-leading standards. We commend the university for their proactive decision toward compliance with the European General Data Protection Regulation. The risk assessment will be advised by the authoritative NIST 830. The payment card industry data security standard will be guiding policies for the payment workflow at the university. The payment card industry data security standard will be guiding the policies for the payment workflow at the university.
As our business proposal shows, and based on our research, both the analysis and design phase will take 10 weeks combined. Our implementation period will take 15 weeks. Then we will have a period where we will evaluate the results of the implementation for another 15 weeks to ensuring successful implementation has been achieved in the organization. After that, we have an advisory period that will extend as long as you are required of our services.
So while all the previous benefits have already been mentioned, you might already be wondering if there are any cost benefits about this. First of all, like GDPR compliance and regulations and strong security will be more likely to benefit your partnerships and your potential in front of investors, while furthermore reducing the costs of server maintenance and infrastructure related costs by simply using a more secure cloud service. On the other hand, the cyber insurance pricing will also decrease significantly, as the insurance will cost less money if the risk of exposure is mitigated. On the last point, controlling the damage and improving security always proves to be more cost efficient than actually suffering from a cyber attack or a ransomware, where repairing the damage done and eventual lawsuits will end up in 90% of the cases at least.
As my colleague mentioned, a cyber insurance is maybe one of the most important protection for future breaches, because accident will happen. It is important that your university has the best, most cost-effective insurance package out there. Our generous offer will provide for cost for cyber forensic expertise during the investigation, cost of hiring public relation firm, insurance for financial loss, and many more.
I previously mentioned the cost benefits of security. We will therefore mention the tariffs that we charge. We estimate a workload required between 300 and 500 hours that we will charge at 120 euros per hour, which in turn could be compensated only by the reduction of the cybersecurity insurance prices over 3 to 5 years.
So why Heimdall Group? Cyber threats, both internal and external, could pose a real threat for businesses and individuals alike. our proposal for mitigating attack and our training plan for staff members, as well as implementing ISMS control into the organization, is the most cost-effective out there. Our team is ready to take the challenge, and in doing so achieving the goal of implementing a comprehensive plan for cyber resilience in your organization. We hope our proposal has convinced you to choose our services. And again, we thank you for your time.